ideas and new approaches and new beliefs with them to our city. And frankly, we want to have it all. We want to have that, and we want to have that combined with more activity on the part of this industry in our great city. And I can tell you that we bring to the party, as it were, a great, experienced, energized talent pool of people that are familiar with television production, digital production, visual effects, every aspect of the industry that are represented here. We bring partnerships, including our unions, for example, who are represented here with us on this mission, part of our delegation as evidence of how we work together as partners. Now, some would say that all that means it's not about the money. I've learned it's always about the money in some respects. I came from the media and entertainment business, and I know that it is about making money, among other things. And I just want you to know that to the extent as well that we have very generous financial incentives provided by the Ontario and federal governments, making us one of the most competitive production jurisdictions in the entire world. What we want to do is we want to work with you to plan ahead so you can take advantage of those financial incentives that are available, because they can't just be received at the drop of a hat, but they can, with a little bit of careful planning, be made available to you to make it even more attractive for you to come and do business with us in Toronto. And we offer secure financial institutions, government supports, ease of navigating, and we've seen everything from a television series of all kinds, digital productions, gaming products, and feature films, of course, produced very successfully in Toronto. So I look here today, and we're here to say that we want to have a partnership between Toronto and India. It's a partnership of enterprise and creativity and talent and experience, and yes, money, so that we can produce content of all kinds, but in particular produce Indian content of all the kinds that I made reference to, Indian content for the world, because you want to find more and more ways to showcase unparalleled commitment as well to customer service. So when you come to Toronto, you'll have not only all of the talent and all of the financial incentives, but you will have us in your corner saying we are going to make it easy for you to produce whatever it is you've come to produce in terms of film and other creative industries. So I am looking forward to a new slate of projects that will come and be with us as partners in the City of Toronto, opening a new chapter in the great history of this industry, which has such a fantastic global reputation, but also a great new chapter in our history of an industry that is growing in importance, billions of dollars taking place of production in the City of Toronto, and we're looking forward to having all kinds of screen-based and other digital entertainment working with you in partnership. I hope, as High Commissioner Patel said, if you haven't been to Toronto, you will come and visit. If you come and visit, please come and see me and the other councillors. We will make sure that you're shown a good time, and we will make sure that you understand what a great place it is to produce creative content and how much we're looking forward to working with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor Tory, and thank you for us today. And I'm sure that all of you will do business and actual collaboration with us as this happens. Now, as part of our activity, and you heard this mentioned a little earlier also, we always do a report with KPMG that's really the benchmark for the industry. So may I request the dignitaries to now kindly release the report, and may I also request KPMG representative here to join us on the dais while this is done. The report. Thank you and some final words. Thank you very much. He is chair of our film forum. Please let's welcome him.
Dear friends, good to see you year after year and in strong numbers. And this only goes to reassure all of us that we are on the right path with the Ficci movement. Once again, we have a load of subjects, ideas, challenges in front of us, and I'm sure next 3 days will be absolutely great fun, and a lot of thoughts will get exchanged, and we shall all act upon them. A lot has been said about the censor and censorship in this country today. I'm very happy that Mr. Murthy is in the room, and between him and me, we were part of the Bengal committee, and we gave it 5 months. And if to break the suspense, what we've recommended is we need to abolish censorship. In complete clarity, there are no ifs and buts. There cannot be a scissor anymore in this great country if we need to preserve the freedom of expression. So the recommendation is to introduce certification based on age, but no censorship whatsoever. Very sincere thanks to all of you for having graced this occasion and supported Ficci Frames. Without you, it does not happen. I think the men on the podium are just a mere reflection of the collective consciousness of the room, and that's where the podium draws its strength from. Thank you very much for coming back again and again in such healthy numbers and energy. Whenever I walk into this room, what really gets to me is the energy. India right now is a land of dreams. We have the great Indian dream, a land of opportunities, and there's so much to be accomplished, and we're going to do that. But we really cannot do that with meaningful partnership. So, sir, thank you very much from coming over from a faraway land, but you're very close to our hearts. Thank you very much for each delegation member from Canada. 3 cheers. For being here. I hope you have a great time. I hope you come back again and again. We have a saying called Atati Devo Bhava, which actually I was trying to understand the meaning. It means come back. My dear friend, my guest, do come back. So, yes, we need to make money. I totally agree. But I beg to differ at what cost. We need to create content. Yes, we are. We will create content. We will be imaginative. We will preserve our tradition. We will look into the future. But I think where we are failing is we are failing the nation is to take the content to the people of the country. So unless we start a revolution and the beginning of people's theaters in this country, all that we create will have very little meaning. Today at the breakfast with you, I actually heard myself saying that piracy is good. And I said, oh, what have I said? Where did this come from? That there should be piracy. And why did I say that? I was a bit angry with myself, and then there was a moment of self-realization that at least with piracy, the people of this country are getting to see what they deserve any which way, because we haven't provided it to them. Sorry to use this reverse logic, but the point I'm trying to say is we need to build theaters and cultural centers for the people of this country, where I can take my mother, my sister, my wife, or they can take me, sorry, and at a reasonable cost, in a healthy and a clean environment, which Ficci was at the helm of the multiplex revolution. Ficci was at the helm of so many other things, and I'm extremely confident that Ficci will be at the helm of this new age of cinema exhibition in India, which, if I may term, will be the people's theaters, set all across the country, and the numbers, and we're gonna beat China, not to worry. A lot of us quote China all the time. So that's not an issue. It's great to have good and healthy competition. At least there are milestones. So we're gonna do that. So yes, and I hope all of us in this room actually believe that we're gonna do that. And unless you believe, we're not gonna do it. So yeah, so we need to take the country along, and not just 0.3 or 3% of the 100 billion we keep talking about. I have to thank our committee chairman, Mr. Uday Shankar, not for just supporting us, but for leading us from the front, for showing us the way, for his terrific ideas and bold thinking. He has not only been an architect of one of the most successful media M&E organizations of this country, but what he's also done for all of us is that he's been a thought leader. So, sir, please keep leading us. It's very important. Thank you, Mr. John Howard Torrey. Thank you once again. Thank you, Mr. Patel. And sir, now that you're here from Delhi and we brought you down with great persuasion, and since I believe finally we managed to convince you yesterday, we won't let you off so easily. Let me promise you that. And what I may suggest very humbly is, if we can, within the whole thing, create like an action committee of 3-4 people who meet every fortnight, because it's a long road. It cannot be just, we cannot fix meetings and then have meetings to have meetings. We have to define agendas. We have to approach it in a structured manner. And then maybe every quarter we review what had happened every fortnight, and we can provide representation from each stakeholder from our industry. And under your guidance and your leadership, we really look forward to I won't call them issues. Somebody told me, so what are the issues in front of you? I said, we have no issues whatsoever. We have opportunities. I look at abolishing censorship as an opportunity. I don't look at it as an issue. We have to do it, and this generation will have to. So let's give it the next 3 years and fortnight after fortnight, and let's see where we get. So on that note, once again, I'd like to thank everybody, people who come from far away land, parts of this country. Leena ma'am, you're the pillar. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.